But we're live again. We're live again. I try to get it back. We're talking about the ship. The ship has arrived. We're planning a new show, and we'll get into details because right now we're going to talk about all the details. We just talk randomly talking. You can listen and join the conversation. We're not going to give any of our major points out in this particular conversation. But the ship is definitely here. The ship has arrived. He's a member of the ship. He came here in the ship. The ship, as you will learn, had different counterparts, and there was other smaller ships that came from the bigger ship. The bigger ship is called, what was the name that was put out was called Nibiru, right? And different things like Ralo 7 and other names was used as code names for the ship. But I am also a member of the ship, right? My name is in different time zones on this planet as an avatar that I came here. They will call me different things, but in your writings that we passed on to from what they call Ruhu, or prophets and prophetess, as they want to call them now, but they were all prophets. There was no distinction between gender. So in the writings today, so they can have more power, they say prophet and prophetess, but it was just straight prophet, which means to prove it. And this prove it is the same thing as in the nighttime. In the nighttime, which is the beginning of a new day, because everything starts in darkness. So as the light came, and the new creation was in light, and this light is measured in what they call nanometers. It's certain light that you can see, and there's other lights that you cannot see. So they measure this in what they call nanometers. And this nanometer is considered to be creation. But darkness exists still within the light. So the ship has arrived, and it has arrived many years ago. And I am not a visitor of the ship. I am a part of the ship, and the word is Ania. So if you hear the word Ania, that means I am. That means you are a part of the ship, or you can be a part of the ship, because we left our children, as I say, or we left our duplications, or what even better, we left our specimens here as overseers and rulers for the earth, as earth, the evolutionary process of earth was continual. We gave them something special, which is called melanation. Now, when they talk about the physical melanation on the skin, and when they talk about things in melanation, everybody has melanation. Everybody has melanation. Some people got it on skin. Some people got it in different places on the skin. Just like I show you, I got different spots right on here just to show the earthlings that I am an earthly body. You see, I solidify as an Etherian from the etheric realm. I solidify into this body, took over the personality, have a dual personality. The other guy, his name was Direct or Derek. His name was Noah, which means the light, and man, and Wade, meaning he was just coming through. So he had the name qualified, right? Even his government name qualified him to be a specimen that's worthy to be looked at, to see if he had the discipline to partake of this energy that you now hear me speaking. So now you see me now. So to make everything connect, I had to go ahead and get and cut and paste, get back to what we call the royal bloodline from what we call Abraham through Sarah, which was his sister. Abraham and Sarah were sisters through the father. Just like with Abraham and his children, right? And he went through and he connected everybody back together. So what I had to do, I had to go ahead and get back to that which they lied about, and people say that they kings. When they used Africa they lied about and said that they kings. It was only the kings from the bloodline of what they say in the book of Matthew. You talk about the 14th generation, 14th generation, 14th generation. But that is talking about the same bloodline. Everything's about bloodline. And the bloodline was the chosen race of the children that the scientists and engineers that you now call angels help and sped up their creation. So the ship is here. I got someone on the mic. He's on the mic singing on the thing in preparation. I mean, he right there. He there. He gonna be on the show. So tell your people. There's a lot of people out there that want to know about where they came from. Because when you say our Father who art in heaven, and stop right there. When you say our Father, when you say our, that means we unify. But they take the hour and put an H in front of it. Now they got you locked in what they call time. They take the word time, T-I-M-E, right? And what you say, we say time, T-I-M-E, right? And is it and me. So you in their system with the calendar, you in their system with the words. And the good news about it, we have our own thing. Now you heard about we got our own thing, we got our own thing. And this is what the new ship is here to give it to you and to show you you don't have to live like that no more. They say you're free. It's a sad thing to watch a free man be a slave. And I'm gonna end that right there with that right there. The ship is here. Pass the word. The ship is here. That's it. Yeah, I just had to say a little something.